Hello everyone and welcome back to Beatley Tone's Beatles channel. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining me for this video. Now you'll recall a few weeks ago I did a video where I compared the prices of the Paul McCartney Archive Collection Deluxe box sets, the price when they first came out to what people are asking for them now, and this has sparked quite a lot of interest because people are after, you know, various editions of these box sets. You know, some people saying, oh, I need 5 for the set, or I'm looking for Band on the Run to complete my set or whatever. But because these came out so long ago, people don't really know what you get in the box because it's so long no one can remember what was in the box. So I thought it would be quite useful to do a new series of videos where we take a deep dive into each box set and I'll show you everything that you get in the box, and you can then make an informed decision whether you think that a particular box set is worth the money. So I hope everyone will find this useful if you're looking for a Paul McCartney Archive Collection Deluxe box set. So I'm going to do one of these deep dive videos into the Paul McCartney Archive Collection box sets probably every couple of weeks. I'm not going to be reviewing the album as such, but I will be showing you everything that is in the box. So this is more of a show and tell series rather than a discussion series, although I'm sure it will bring up some discussion points. And obviously I'll try and do it every couple of weeks, but the flow of that will probably be interrupted by the arrival of the Revolver box set, and as soon as we know news on that, you'll hear it here on the channel. You know what all the different configurations are, what's in the box and how much it costs and all that sort of thing. So as soon as we have news of that, I'll be doing a video, so please stay tuned to the channel for that. So this is episode 1 in the series, and I'm going to be doing Venus and Mars. So Venus and Mars came out in 2014 along with Wings at the Speed of Sound. They're both released together, and they come out in this sort of hardback book format. So it's a 127 page hardback book, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and with the CDs tucked inside and all the artifacts tucked inside as well. Now they've used a kind of a laminated cover for this, and I think they only used this sort of shiny cover on this one and Wings at the Speed of Sound, and I don't really like this shiny format because you just get fingerprints all over it. So I'm not a big fan of the shiny format. I prefer the ones that were material, which is most of them. And another thing, it doesn't really make sense to use a shiny cover for this because the original album came in a matte sleeve, so I'm not really sure why they decided to go for a shiny cover. All I do know is that I don't think that they ever returned to this format during the series. So from the side, the book looks like that with Paul's signature on the side. They've all got that, and the back looks like that, and that's my number there, 6126. I'm not sure how many there was of these, but that's my number anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the book. I'm not going to show you every single page because then we'd be here all day, especially with some of the other box sets that have got more than one book in them. But I'm going to give you a really good flavour of what's in the book. Then I'll talk about the CDs, what's on the CDs, and then I'll show you the vinyl of this as well. So that's how we're going to go, and let's go and have a look at the book. Right, let's get this beauty open. Okay, so that's the band in the desert with the 2 snooker balls that we know from the cover. The paper in this book is very thick and very high quality. It feels really nice, but it's quite difficult to turn the pages. They're the contents of the book. And we start off in Nashville, and the first picture is a still from the cover of Junior's Farm single. Not sure why Paul's dressed as a farmer and Denny as an Eskimo, but there you go. Paul in Nashville. And there's a few sort of publicity shots from their time in Nashville. Paul's 12 string, and there on the left with a washboard that he bought in a flea market in Nashville. Jimmy and Jeff Britton, who didn't get on at all. That's probably the closest they got. Denny looking very relaxed at the top there on the left. And the whole band looking fairly relaxed there. Paul on bass, Jeff Britton on drums, left and right. And then we get this little insert, a Nashville diary, which is just a picture book. And I'll show you a few shots from that. Denny with a very dodgy moustache, Paul on keyboards. Linda pointing at you. Yes, you. Paul looking pensive. Paul and Jimmy, and then Jeff on the right. Then we move on to making the album. Paul probably doing some vocal overdubs in that shot. And Paul and Linda in New Orleans, where most of the album was recorded. So most of these are from the New Orleans sessions. Paul on drums at the bottom left. And then we get this kind of rice paper insert, and I'll just pull the stuff out and show you what they are. So you get these handwritten lyrics, or the beginning of the lyrics of Loving Song on some manuscript paper. And then we get some handwritten lyrics where they've kind of concertinaed it together, but sellotaped it or taped it together so the songs run in the order of the album. Rock Show, Loving Song. You gave me the answer. Magneto, Entertaining Man. No idea what that is at the end there. Letting Go, Medicine Jar, Venus and Mars, Spirits of Ancient Egypt. Call Me Back Again, with only 3 words at that stage. Listen to What the Man Said, and Treat Her Gently. These are from the sessions. Denny on drums there at the bottom there. And there we have the departure of Jeff Britton, a little write-up about it, a picture at the top, and then Joe English at the bottom there. Paul eating something. And Paul and Linda at the Mardi Gras. Not sure what Paul and Linda are up to there. Jimmy's relaxing on the floor. That's Tony Dorsey there on the right, part of the horn section. And now we get onto the cover shoot for the sleeve. This is all photographed in the Mojave Desert. There, the photographers who shot the photos for the sleeve. Linda in a kind of blanket poncho thing. And the band, only Paul and Linda get the poncho thing. The rest of the band don't mind. Denny with a pair of balls, and Paul with a pair of balls. And we get another little insert. Not sure what the deck pass means, but then we get a print of a photo of the band in the desert with the 2 snooker balls there on the ground. Some more photos from the shoot. And we have Denny there demonstrating that he can still do a side plank. And now we get the sort of the prototype designs for the sleeve and the inner sleeve. Bringing it home. So this is kind of about the publicity for the album once it was recorded. That was taken in Paul's Sussex home. And those two stills are from the TV ad campaign that ran for the album. The picture at the top left there is the band with John Conte, who, if you remember, was also on the Band on the Run shoot. And they did some rehearsals at Elstree, and they finished it off with a little gig for invited audience, I think it was. That's the poster for it, and that is a replica of the ticket, and on the back signed by the band, and you can see it's ticket number 1, the 6th of September. This was just before they headed out on the first leg of the tour. It's Jimmy with a fag hanging out of his mouth on bass there during the rehearsals at Elstree, and Paul on acoustic, Linda on percussion and vocals. Elstree Studios, I think, is where they record EastEnders. Now fans of the UK soap will know about EastEnders. And then we get on to the songs, so there's a bit about all the songs. The little pictures on the right are the studio cards where it tells you who's on which track on the mixing desk and that sort of stuff. More about the songs, and then we have the picture sleeves for the singles that came from the album. And that on the left there is the poster from Letting Go. They all had to jump individually on trampolines, and then the photos were merged together. On the right there is a newspaper advert for Walking in the Park with Eloise, the Country Hams, which was called Wings, and they're the music paper ads for Junior's Farm and Sally G. And then we get on to the lyrics, all nicely presented there. And that's a little painting done by Humphrey Ocean of the band live. I should have really closed in on that a bit more so you could see it better, but there you go. Rest of the lyrics. And then all the info about the remastered album, who played what, and about the remastering. And the tape boxes that we're kind of used to seeing on all these sort of releases these days. The information about the bonus audio, which I'll go into in a minute, and over the page there, the bonus film. And there we have the sort of the kangaroo pouch that holds the 2 CDs and the DVDs. This is the kind of promotion for the previous archive collections that have been out, and the ones that are coming next. They were so much better organised back then. They knew what was coming next and they told us about it. And that was the download card for your high-res audio. And that is your book. So let's have a look at the CDs. So the remastered album looks like that. And the bonus audio looks like that. Now I'll just go through the tracks that are on the bonus audio. So it starts off with Junior's Farm and Sally G. So the first 4 tracks are all recorded in Nashville. So this is with the band with Jeff Britton on drums rather than Joe English. Track 3 is Walking in the Park with Eloise, and track 4 is the B-side of that, Bridge Over the River Sweet. Now those 2 came out as a single under the name of the Country Hams, and again that was with Jeff Britton on drums. Then we move to New Orleans, and we've got a version of My Carnival. Now this isn't the same version that is on the B-side of the Spies Like Us 12-inch single. That's about a 6-minute version. This is about a 4-minute version, and this is with Jimmy and Joe English now on drums. But there is track 6 is an earlier version of that, which is still with Jeff Britton on drums. That's a much shorter version. So next we get another version of Hey Diddle. Now this is a different version to the ones that we've had before. We got one on the Ram box set and one on the Wildlife box set. This is different. This is the Ernie Winfrey mix, and it's clocks in at almost 4 minutes. We then get Let's Love, which is a great song, I think. It's a demo. It's a song that was given to Peggy Lee to record, and it's just Paul on piano for that one. Then we get Soily from One Hand Clapping, absolutely fantastic. Then we get Babyface from One Hand Clapping, which is not quite as good, to say the least. Then we get Lunchbox Odd Socks, which is an instrumental which was just recorded with Paul, Linda, Denny Lane and Jeff Britton. Linda very prominent on this track on Moog, using that same sound that she used on the track Band on the Run. That song came out as one of the B-sides of the Coming Up single, and the bonus material ends with 4th of July, which is a song that was given to John Christie. That's just a Paul demo. So, and to finish off the bonus audio, we get an old version of Rock Show, which clocks in at 7 minutes. A great version of Rock Show. That is with Jeff Britton still in the band on drums. And the bonus audio finishes with the single edit for Letting Go, so a shorter version than the version that was on the album, the one that came out as a single. So that's all your bonus audio. It's 14 tracks all in all, and I think that's a fairly generous helping of extra bonus audio material, so no complaints from me on that score for this one. So the bonus video looks like that. That's the video disc, the DVD, and what you get on that is you get a recording of My Carnival. Then you get an 8-minute little film called Bon Voyage, which features the songs Listen to What the Man Said, Magneto and Titanium Man, You Gave Me the Answer, and Venus and Mars. So the next piece of film is called Wings at Elstree, and that's the footage of some of the rehearsals that they did prior to going out on the first leg of the world tour, which I think took in the UK and Australia. And that features the songs Venus and Mars, Letting Go, Call Me Back Again, Rock Show, Magneto and Titanium Man, and Listen to What the Man Said. So that is a great piece of footage, really great. And the bonus video finishes with the Venus and Mars TV ad campaign video. So that's all your bonus video. So that's everything that you get in the Venus and Mars Deluxe box set. I think you also get that Venus and Mars sticker there that I've got on that poster behind me. I can't quite remember if I got that from the box set. But if you're not interested in all the book and the artifacts and all that, and all you're interested in is getting the album and the bonus material, well, I think there was a 2 CD version. I always get when the archive collection comes out, I always get the deluxe box set, but I also get the vinyl, the double vinyl that comes out, and this is very nice package. And the CD is the same, but obviously smaller, and there's some bits and pieces that are in the album that you obviously don't get in the same size with the CD. But I thoroughly recommend the vinyl if vinyl is your format. So all the archive collection have this little beige strip down the side, and you get Paul's signature on it there, the lyrics on the back, and the gatefold from the Desert Shoot in the middle. Now the vinyl comes in the original inner. This is the main album. There's side 1 and side 2 of the vinyl, and then the extra material, and the extra material on the vinyl, and I believe on the 2 CD. I don't have the 2 CD one obviously because I've got the CDs in the box set, but the extra album that comes in the 2 album set is exactly the same bonus audio material. So if you don't want all the book, you can just go and get the the album, if you like. Side 1 obviously with a red label, and side 2 with a yellow label, keeping in line with the design of the sleeve. But that's not all you get in the album. You get 2 posters. I think I might have to stand up for this one. These ones are obviously taken from the sleeve shoot. Hope you can see that okay. Probably not ideal, it's quite big. So that was that, and then you also get another poster. And this is an alternative shot of that picture that we saw in the book of Paul and Linda in New Orleans. Very nice indeed. A lot of black and white. A lot of black and white in this album. A lot of the pictures in the book are black and white, especially the ones that Linda took. She does like a black and white photo. Now, that's not all you get in the album. You also get these Venus and Mars Are Alright Tonight stickers. That one there. And that one there, Venus and Mars Are Alright Tonight. And if you do buy the LP, you do get a download card with it as well to get your high-res audio files. So that is everything on Venus and Mars. I hope you know the point of this video is so that you can see what you get in the box, and then you can make an informed decision about whether you want to pay the astronomical price to try and get one. When it came out back in 2014, it was £76, and I think for what you get, I think that is pretty good. So Venus and Mars Are Alright with me. I don't think it's one of the best of the archive box set collections, but I think it's still good. The price when I did my video was average sort of price that I found was £245. That's a lot. Whether it's worth that, I'm not so sure. But you know, the thing is, if you want it in your collection, you want it in your collection. And you know, if you want it in your collection, then you've got to pay the market price, I suppose. So that's a decision you're now better informed to make. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching. I'll do another one in a couple of weeks. You tell me what you think down in the comments of the Venus and Mars box set, whether this has helped you decide whether to get it or not, or whether you might just go for the album or CD version if you're still looking for it. And if you want to tell me which box set you want me to do next, feel free to do that, and if lots of people vote on that, then I'll do whichever one comes out with the most votes or the most nominations or whatever. So thanks very much. I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.